Section, The Butcher of Plainfield. In the sleepy town of Plainfield, Wisconsin, a sense of unease settled over the residents like a shroud. It was 1957, and the summer air was heavy with secrets. Little did they know, their tranquility would soon be shattered by one man's descent into madness. Ed Gein, a name that would become synonymous with terror, had been living on a farm just outside Plainfield. Born in 1906 to George and Augusta Gein, he was raised in an environment rife with abuse and neglect. His father, a violent man consumed by alcoholism, beat Ed mercilessly. Augusta, on the other hand, instilled in her son a deep-seated aversion to sex. The seeds of Ed's madness were sown early on. After his brother died in 1944, Augusta's behavior became increasingly erratic. She doted on Ed, elevating him to the status of a surrogate daughter. This twisted dynamic would forever alter Ed's psyche. Following Augusta's death in 1945, Ed was left alone on the farm. His mental state began to deteriorate rapidly. He turned to grave robbing and exhuming corpses from local cemeteries. Using their body parts, he created furniture, clothing, and other macabre items. The stench of rotting flesh wafted through the farm like a malignant spirit. It was during this period that Ed became fascinated with Nazi war criminal Ilse Koch, also known as the Bitch of Buchenwald. Her skinning and use of human skin for clothing inspired a dark, grotesque world within him. In 1954, Mary Hogan, a local tavern owner, disappeared. Gein was suspected but not yet arrested. It wasn't until the disappearance of Bernice Wardens on November 16, 1957, that his true nature began to unravel. When police searched his farm, they found a house of horrors. Decapitated and disemboweled bodies hung from the ceiling, while skin-covered chairs and masks adorned with faces stared back like gruesome sentinels. Ed Gein's crimes shocked the nation. He was arrested on November 16, 1957, for shooting Bernice Wardens with a .22 caliber rifle. During interrogation, he confessed to multiple grave robberies and admitted using corpses for his twisted creations. The trial that followed was nothing short of surreal. Ed's defense team argued he was insane, citing years of abuse and neglect. In a shocking turn, he was declared not guilty by reason of insanity in 1968. Sentenced to life in psychiatric institutions, Ed Gein spent his remaining years behind bars. His legacy would continue to haunt America's collective psyche for decades to come. The Ed Gein case sparked a national obsession. Film adaptations like Deranged, 1974, and In the Light of the Moon, 2000, solidified his place in horror folklore. Even today, his name is synonymous with terror, inspiring countless works of fiction. Yet, amidst the fascination with Ed's crimes lies a more disturbing truth. Our collective desire for morbid curiosity and entertainment often supersedes empathy for those who suffer from mental illness. We're left to ponder the dark allure that draws us to monsters like Ed Gein. In the words of true crime expert Douglas, we've developed all these narrative archetypes around serial killers as geniuses, as misunderstood, as abused by their mothers. The darkness that lurks within human nature is a topic for another time. For now, let us remember Ed Gein, the Butcher of Plainfield, and the haunting lessons he left behind. The final act of this twisted tale has been written. We can only hope that future generations will learn from the terror that is Ed Gein.